Welcome back to the I Am Podcast. I'm your host, Charles. Today, we're diving into something that makes people squirm in their seats, something that our culture increasingly tries to dance around. They try to deflect it, and they flat out deny it. But here's the thing about truth. It doesn't care about your comfort level. It just is. The undeniable truth we're exploring today, you cannot escape the consequences of your choices. And let me repeat that. You cannot escape the consequences of your choices. Now, I can already hear the pushback. But Charles, what about circumstances beyond my control? What about privilege? What about systemic this or systemic that? Listen, I'm not dismissing external factors. Life isn't fair. It's not. Life isn't fair. But here's what I've learned after decades on this planet. While you can't control everything that happens to you, you absolutely can control how you respond to it. Every morning you wake up. You wake up with a series of choices, small ones, big ones, invisible ones that compound over time. Do you hit the snooze or do you just get up? Do you scroll social media or do you read something meaningful? Do you blame or do you build? Do you react or do you respond? And here's the kicker. This is where it gets really, really uncomfortable. Even choices not to choose is still a choice. Passivity is an active decision. Procrastination is a choice. Playing victim is a choice. And every single one of these choices create ripples that eventually come back to you. The universe operates on a simple principle, cause and effect. You plant corn, you get corn. You plant weeds, you get weeds. You plant nothing, and you get whatever the wind blows in. There's no cosmic referee keeping score, but there is gravity. And what goes up must come down. Now, I know this sounds harsh, especially in our participation trophy world, but it's actually the most liberating truth you'll ever embrace. Because if your choices create consequences, then changing your choices changes your future. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're the author of your next chapter. The most successful people I know, the ones who built something real, who've created value, who sleep really well at night, they all share one trait. They own their choices completely, the good ones and the bad ones. They don't waste energy on blame games or what if or if only scenarios. They ask one question every single time. What's my next move? So here's my challenge for you. For the next 24 hours, catch yourself every time you're about to blame external circumstances for something in your life. Instead, ask, what choice did I make that contributed to this outcome? It's not about self-flagellation. It's about reclaiming your power. Because the moment you accept that you're responsible for your choices and their consequences, you also accept that you have the power to choose differently. And that, my friend, is where real change begins. That's today's undeniable truth. Own your choices. They're the only thing that's truly yours. I'm Charles Beyer. This has been an episode of Undeniable Truths. Thanks for listening to I Am. We'll see you next week.